Hello guys and welcome to Football Fandom UK, second part of the Barnsley game, the Ipswich. Apologies guys, Melon is absolutely a load of rubbish now. I'm going to have to look for another streaming platform. Melon keeps just, that's a couple of times it's done it on me now. It's clearly Melon, the streaming platform that I use, just deciding to randomly cut out on me. So apologies for that, guys, but hopefully you guys will find me here on the fresh stream on StreamYard. So, yeah, apologies for that, guys, as we're back on the way now. And like I say, that not much I could do about that. There was it's clear that the Melon, the streaming platform that I was using, just deciding to cut out on me. Just randomly died. Like I say, I'm going to try and find another streaming site to use. So apologies for that, guys, but let's get back to the game as we're on 40 minutes now as Ipswich come out from the back as they play the ball forward down that far side, down the centre of the pitch, and now it's intercepted by Barnsley. And just being challenged for on that far side as Barnsley win it back. And eventually the ball has gone out for a throw-in on that side to Barnsley. So, yeah, guys, please, hopefully you guys will find me. Like I say, apologies for that. With the stream just dying. My bad. Like I say, Melon, an absolute joke of a platform, how it just cuts out on me random. It's not the first time it's happened. But not to worry, I'm back with you now as Ipswich come forward towards the halfway line, and now ball played out to that far side as they work the ball backwards now under pressure from Barnsley. As they switch the ball out to this near side. And now play the ball forward down this near side, but challenged by Barnsley. As Barnsley managed to win it back and they kick it all the way back to their own goalkeeper. So Ipswich with the possession on that far side. So Stevie just saying sorry about that, guys. Yes, my bad, guys, about this stream just cutting out before. We do have technical problems sometimes, but I'm losing faith in that Melon streaming platform. It's a great platform because it's in some ways, but in some ways it's an absolute nightmare because it just, like I said, it's a couple of times now where it's just gone down randomly in the middle of a stream with no explanation. Just cuts out on me. It's an absolute joke of a platform for doing that. So my apologies, guys. We've got a throw in for Ipswich on this near side as they throw the ball into the centre of the box. And now Ipswich managed to get the cross in, but under pressure from Barnsley, and I think that's gone behind for a throw-in. Sorry, for a corner, I think. Sorry, my bad, guys. Lost my rhythm now with this stupid streaming sites causing me problems. So we've got a corner now on this near side for Ipswich. So Ipswich trying to add some pressure. So nice one, Stevie. My bad, mate. Not your fault, mate. It's my problem. I take responsibility. Ipswich with a corner now. Oh, and Ipswich have scored. Ipswich have broke the deadlock. Keep your comments coming, guys, and we'll come back to the comments in a second. But I just want to see that happened so quickly. I missed exactly how that went in the back of the net. The corner come in as Ipswich fans making a lot of noise now, but the corner came in. Whoa, that's why I missed it. The corner came in towards the near post, and it was, oh, yes, it was headed on and the goalkeeper's actually got a hand to it, but as he's got the hand to it, the ball has actually deflected off the side of his hand and straight into the goal. So the goalkeeper's actually put his hand up to make the save, but ended up directing the ball straight into the back of the net. So Ipswich with the first goal of the game as we approach the half-time, and it's 45 minutes gone. And we're about to find out what time he's added on as Barnsley now trying to get forward, but challenged there by Ipswich. So Minimo, how's it going, mate? Mini's saying, evening, Gaz, how's you? I'm good, mate, apart from the internet gremlins haunting me again. But thanks for that, Mini. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. How's things with you? I hope you've been having a great week, mate, and welcome to the show, Minnie. Pleasure to have you with us, as always. Minnie, a great member of the Fanden community. So, as I say, mate, hope you're having a good week. Jack Ludlam is saying, all right, pal, how's it going? So sorry I didn't make it to the live for the FA Cup semi-final. No worries, Jack. No worries, mate. As I'm sure I told you already, totally understand you guys have other things going on sometimes. So no worries, mate. Whenever you come and get involved, that's great for me. Just because you can't come on every stream doesn't mean anything, mate. I always respect that you guys have other things going on as well. And when you come and get involved quite regular, as you do, that makes you a part of the Fanden community. So not a problem, mate. Not a problem. As Ipswich comes streaming forward and the shot. Oh, God, what a goal. Absolute smashed the ball into the back of the net there. And Hurst has scored a second goal there for Ipswich. So serious work for Barnsley to do now going into the half-time break. And Ipswich with that second goal. And it was a rocket, guys. Absolute beautiful shot. See, that first goal seems to give Ipswich a lot of confidence now. They're really taking the game to Barnsley. I'll just describe it better for you in a moment, guys, when we see the replay. And I will come back to the comments in a moment, guys. So please do keep dropping your comments in. So, yeah, Ipswich, we had 2 minutes added on time. Or we pretty much had the added on time. But Ipswich just storming forward there, just inside the box. And like a bullet, I'm trying to see the player that scored that. But he'd done it under pressure from the Barnsley defenders. And he had a Barnsley defender either side of him, but he just managed to slow down enough, and the Barnsley defenders carried on running as he stopped and slowed his play down. And then he just, like I say, guys, like a bullet into that top corner of the net. And now we're about to have the game restarted as the ball is played out to that far side and goes out for a throw-in to Barnsley. So, yeah, Broadhead, the goal scorer for Ipswich. Broadhead scoring that second goal. And that has sparked the noise from the Ipswich fans in the away end. They're finding their voice now as we're about to have a free kick for Barnsley out on that far side, midway inside the Ipswich half, as a ball is crossed into the box and headed on there. I'm not sure the goalkeeper went to it, but I think it's just deflected off the side of the post there. And there goes the halftime whistle, guys. And as you can imagine, the Ipswich fans in full celebration. So, yes, no worries, Jack. As I say, mate, always great to see you whenever you can come and get involved. And I really appreciate that. But as I always say, not necessary for you guys to apologise when you can't make it. Like I say, it doesn't make you any less a member of the Fanden community. If you come and get involved when you can, that's what makes you a better member of the Fanden community. So thanks for that, Jack. And like I say, mate, great to have you with us tonight. So thanks for that, mate. Craig W. Charney is Tierney Welcome back, mate. Apologies, guys, for the previous stream. Just cut out on me with no explanation. So I'm going to start minimizing, I think, how much I use Melon because it seems to be that streaming platform that does it. Haven't had the same problems on this streaming platform. This is obviously StreamYard, but Melon does seem to have a random pattern of just doing that, just cutting out with absolutely no explanation. So it's happened on a couple of games now, so my apologies, guys. Craig is saying, well, my 1-1 was wrong. Yep, but your team is winning, mate. Your team is winning. That's what matters to you, obviously, mate. So thank you very much for that. But yep, main thing is your team is winning. So Craig also saying, bloody hell. Fair enough, mate. Maybe a bit of a stunner there to come on this fresh stream with seeing your team up 2-0 up. Jack Burton, welcome to Football Fandom UK, mate. Great to have you with us. Jack saying, whoa, 2 quick fire goals from Stun Barnsley. What a terrible time to concede as well. Yep, that's fair enough, Jack. Welcome to Football Fandom. As I say, mate, great to have you with us. Let us know, Jack. Can't remember. Did you tell us if you told us which club you support? But like I say, mate, great to have you with us, and love to know what club you support. Jack Burton, please do let us know. And guys, if you was on the other stream that cut out on me, my sincere apologies about that. Like I say, was nothing to do with me. It was a streaming platform that I was using. Just cut out. No explanation. Just cut out. So as you guys can see, I quickly jumped on to StreamYard to get back on here, so I could keep you guys up to date with what is going on in the game. So yeah, Jack Burton, welcome to Football Fandom, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, and please do let us know what club you support. Would be great to know that, and also who you think will come out on top at the end of this game. Joey's saying, hi, guys. How's it going, Joey? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, as always. So, guys, I'm going to come back to the chat in a minute. I am going to come back to the chat, so keep your comments coming. I'm just going to quickly read out the results at halftime in the other games across the UK. And so, yeah, in the Premier League, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 0, Aston Villa 1, Fulham 0, Leeds United 1, Leicester 0. Those games, some still playing. Wolves into the second half with Crystal Palace, as that was an earlier kickoff. In the English Championship, Blackburn still 0-0 with Burnley. 41 minutes gone in that game and that's the only game in the English Championship tonight. In League One, in EFL League One, it's, as you guys know, Barnsley 0, Ipswich Town 2 at halftime. Bolton, my club, 1-0 behind to Accrington at the halftime break. So hopefully Bolton will turn that around, fingers crossed. But yeah, finding themselves 1-0 down. Clearly Accrington wanting to have some payback for us knocking them out of the Pizza Cup. So hopefully my team, Bolton, will rally in the second half and turn that around. Lincoln City 0, Burton Albion 0, Oxford United 1, Cheltenham Town 0, Plymouth Argyle 0, Bristol Rovers 0. In English League 2, Grimsby Town 1, Crewe Alexander 0, Mansfield Town 1, Leyton Orient 2, Newport County 1, Harrogate Town 2, and Swindon Town 0, Stevenage 1. And I think that's it. I'm just going to quickly check. No games in Scotland tonight, guys. Apart from in the Lowlands League, there is one game in the Lowlands League in Scotland, which is Rangers B team playing Caledonian Braves, and that is currently 1-0 to Rangers B team. So that brings you guys bang up to date with all the games across the UK. So yeah, let's quickly go back to the chat, guys. If you haven't, please do hit that like button. It would be much appreciated. And if you're just joining us from the previous stream that cut off on me, my sincere apologies for that, guys. But thank you very much for hopping over to this stream. Like I say, it wasn't my fault. Just that the streaming platform just cut out on me. So apologies for that, guys. Joey's saying, hi, Minnie. Gutted for you the other day. You needed a win, didn't you? Yeah, but didn't that game end a draw? Didn't that game end a draw? I'm sure it did. But thank you very much for that, Joey. So give you guys some stats in a minute when they come up. Joey also saying some bad news, guys. Accrington have scored. Thanks for that, Joey. Yes, I just noticed that. So thanks for letting me know, Joey. But let's hope my team Bolton can turn it round in the second half. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. So nice one, Joey. Thank you very much for keeping me up to date there. Minnie also saying, Minnie is saying, hi, Joey. No, a draw was fine as the other team lost it. Was a good day. Absolutely, yeah. Wasn't am I getting confused? Was it Motherwell? Was it Motherwell that come back from 1-0 to equalise with Celtic? I can't remember. I've so many games going on at the minute. I'm getting confused. But yes, thanks for that, Minnie. And absolutely great to get another point on the board for your team, Hibs. Joey's saying, that's great, Minute. Absolutely nice one, Joey. Loving the positivity, mate. Tony Robinson, welcome to the show, Tony. Yes, back online. Apologies for that, mate. Like I say, it just randomly cut off on me. Unfortunately, that was Melon, the streaming platform that I was using. So all I can say, guys, is my sincere apologies for that. But as you guys know that come on regular, if ever a stream does cut out on me, I will always make every effort to get straight back on as quick as possible to keep you guys informed what's going on in the game and see it through to the end. So, guys, just some quick stats for you. Tackles won by Barnsley, 71. Ipswich, none. That's quite shocking. Interceptions, 9 by Barnsley, and I think it was 6 by Ipswich. Fouls committed, eight each. Barnsley 8 and Ipswich 8. Fouls 1, Barnsley 7, Ipswich 6. Yellow cards, 1 apiece. So both teams receiving 1 yellow card each, and obviously no red cards yet. So yeah, thank you very much, Tony. Appreciate you coming finding the new stream, and apologies for that, mate. So saves so far, none for the Barnsley goalkeeper, 2 for the Ipswich keeper, which would make sense with Barnsley having the majority of the early possession in that game early on. So yeah, Tony's saying, don't worry, mate, these things happen. Thank you very much, Tony, top man. Thank you very much for that. Really do appreciate the understanding from you guys. Unfortunately, yeah, technological problems do occasionally help. But as I keep progressing with the channel, obviously I'm honest with you guys. I'm always honest. I'm still doing a lot of learning about YouTube. So hopefully, as I keep progressing with the channel, I will keep improving and ironing out these, minimizing these technical problems as I learn and get better. But thank you very much, Tony Robinson, top man. Really do appreciate the understanding. Some more stats for you guys. Possession stats. 52% possession for Barnsley, 48% possession for Ipswich. Total shots, 7 for Barnsley, 4 for Ipswich. Shots on target, 2 for Barnsley, 2 for Ipswich. Clear-cut chances, 1 for Ipswich, none for Barnsley. Pass accuracy, 73% for Barnsley, 72% for Ipswich. Attacking third, 59% for Barnsley, 47% for Ipswich. And key passes, 4 each. So there you go, guys. There's all the stats for the games. Tony is saying, gutted for Barnsley. Thanks for that, Tony. I'm getting confused. It was Craig, wasn't it? Was it Craig that said that you was an Ipswich fan? So, Tony, please do let me know which club you support, mate. Apologies. Apologies if you've already mentioned it. Like I said, once I get to know you guys a little bit and you come on one or two streams, I'll start to remember which clubs you support. And if I don't, I have a little notebook here, what I make notes of for clubs, for fans where I struggle to remember it. So it helps me start remembering it quicker. So Tony, please do let me know which club you support, mate. Would be appreciated. And thank you very much for that. Yep, obviously tough one for Barnsley to take with them having a majority of the possession in those early stages. But Ipswich did some great defending. You have to give credit to that as well. And they worked their way in the game. They absorbed the initial pressure from from Barnsley, and managed to find a way of getting forward, and eventually, they scored those 2 goals, which gives them the 2-0 lead. So thanks for that, Tony. Appreciate that. Top comment there, mate. Joey's saying they sure do. Technology for you. Laugh out loud. Absolutely. Nice one, Joey. As always, really do appreciate the understanding from you guys. Shows that you guys are absolutely top class. And like I say, I really do appreciate it. As I say, guys, I'm learning, I'm improving all the time. And hopefully, as we continue to build the Fandom project, I will get better at working out and minimizing technological problems. So nice one, Joey, and also Tony Robinson, for your positive and understanding comments. Thanks, guys. Craig is saying, also watch Plymouth Bristol down to 10 men. If they can hold on, Ipswich stay in first. Okay, thanks for that, Craig. Yes, obviously 3 teams at the top fighting for who's going to win the league. Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday, and Plymouth Argyle. So, nice one, Craig. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much for that info. Nice one, mate. Minimo saying Leeds are 1-0 up. Yes, thanks for that, Minnie. As I read out the results, or some of the results, actually I read them all out, didn't I, around the UK. But Minnie, if you die and you can hear me, is the games, I've not checked, is there games in Scotland tomorrow? I know there is big cup games coming up this weekend, but I'm probably going to miss them, which I'm gutted about, because I really wanted to cover the Scottish Cup semi-final, but the kickoff times are always at dinner time. So frustrating. But Minnie, yes, if you can hear me, please do let me know. Are the games in Scotland tomorrow? Thanks for that, Minnie. Craig is saying, I'm the Ipswich fan. Nice one, Craig. Thank you very much. Like I say, it's just when you guys are new, it just, it can take a little bit just to stick in my mind. But once I get to know you guys as regular members of the Fandom community, then it clicks. It sticks in my head. And you can ask the guys that come on regular. Most of the guys that come in to the stream regular, I now remember which club they support. So, nice one, Craig. Thank you very much for letting me know and confirming that and replying to my question. Top man, Craig. Much appreciated, mate. Jack Burton is saying Ipswich turning to mentality monsters in recent weeks. Yes, absolutely. They've been doing really well, haven't they? So thank you very much for that, Jack Burton. And like I say, mate, appreciate that input. Yes, you're right. Ipswich doing really, really well. And like I say, they in with a real shout, aren't they, to win the league? And it's great to see League One this season. It's been a really interesting and competitive league, and it with a lot of clubs kind of sleeping giants, if you like. Some clubs in League One this season that are sleeping giants, but all trying to get themselves back into the Championship. So yes. Thank you very much for that, Jack. Like I say, we'll see how hopefully we can have some more goals in this one, and we'll see how it finishes. So nice one, Jack. As I say, mate, Patrick Dacordi. Apologies, Patrick, if I am saying your second name incorrectly, mate. My apologies. But great to have you with us. Welcome to Football Fandom UK, Patrick. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Patrick is saying title comes down to second half at Plymouth. Yes, mate. We've still games to go in the. We still got one game apiece, haven't we, after this? So, yes, Patrick, still plenty to be decided. Getting really exciting. Been really exciting in League One this season, hasn't it? So, nice one for that, Patrick. And like I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us. And let me know which club you support, Patrick. Love to hear. Always love to hear what clubs you support, you guys. And especially if you are going to become regular members of the Fan Den community. So we're just about to get underway for the second half, guys. So we're just waiting for the players to kick off. Craig W. Cherny is saying, I'm trying to not get excited. Ipswich has broken my heart too many times the last 20 years. Can't celebrate yet. Right, fair enough. Yes, I know how that feels, mate, and I'm sure that plenty of other members of the Fan Den community also totally understand that. So, yep, nice one for that, Craig. But I suppose you're allowed to be a little bit excited with your team soaking up all that pressure and managing to get themselves 2-0 up before the halftime break. That must be dreamland for you guys that are Ipswich fans. So nice one, Craig. Thanks for that, mate. Joey saying, feel for you, Craig. Football gives us so many different emotions. Absolutely. Well said, Joey. Totally agree, mate. Nice one, mate. And Minute, come on, what's going on with this? Minnie saying, no, Gaz, we don't play until May the 6th because of the split in our league. Right, yes. I wasn't, no worries, mate. Thanks for that, Minnie. Appreciate you letting me know. As like I say, I haven't looked that far ahead yet. I was planning to get this game out of the way and see what was on for tomorrow. But obviously, a big game in the Premier League tomorrow, isn't there, with Arsenal visiting Manchester City. So yeah. But nice 1 minute. Thank you very much for letting me know. You're a star. Absolutely quality. Thank you, mate. So, guys, we are back underway for the second half, and we've got a free kick on this near side for Barnsley, just inside their own half as they take it short now and play the ball out to the opposite side of the pitch. And now a long ball chipped forward up that far side of the pitch. Ipswich intercept it and now knock the ball back towards the halfway line. But Barnsley win it back. And now the referee has blown for a foul there as Barnsley win a free kick. I think that's bang on the halfway line or nearest, damn it. So, yeah. Jack Burton is saying Bolton battered Plymouth in the Pizza Cup final. They did, mate. They did, absolutely. And what couldn't have happened to a better team, I know, could it? No disrespect to Plymouth. Yes, they are a great club, but their fans can be a little bit frustrated sometimes with their banter. So I'm sure some of you other guys that are League One fans of clubs in League One have experienced that. But yes, I was absolutely loving us giving them a big piece of humble pie. Because they deserve it. So, yes, nice one for that, Jack. So we got that was a wasted opportunity from that free kick there. As now the ball with the goalkeeper as he kicks it up long and the ball out on that far side. And now Ipswich intercept it, but challenged by Barnsley. And now Barnsley on the edge of the box as they come in crossed. What an opportunity for Barnsley as they crossed the ball in. The goalkeeper managed to initially get a hand to it, but the ball went straight into the path of an on-running Barnsley player. And I think he just completely didn't expect that. And he couldn't get the ball under control. And you can see with his body language that was extremely frustrating for him. As Barnsley now with the possession on the halfway line, as they work the ball out to this near side, and now a long ball forward, but it's intercepted by Ipswich, and Ipswich now trying to play the ball forward, challenged by Barnsley, as Barnsley pressing all over the field, and a strong challenge comes in there, and the referee gives a free kick. So, yeah, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Sorry to be mentioning it again. Obviously, the last stream decided to die on me, so my sincere apologies for that, guys. If you're joining from the other stream, it was the platform I was using, the streaming platform just died. just died. It's happened a couple of times, so I think we'll start trying to reduce the amount we use melon. But yeah, guys, would be appreciated if you could hit that thumbs up. So ball now played long up to into the Barnsley half of the field as Ipswich challenge for it. Goal. The referee blows for a foul, and now Barnsley with a free kick as they play the ball forward. And now into the Ipswich half as another foul given. The referee's a bit whistle happy in this one, giving fouls for players just slipping and sliding. As Barnsley now with the ball inside their own half and looking to play the ball forward, but forced to come back. Ipswich defending. I'm impressed with Ipswich. Ipswich is defending tonight. Oxford have gone 2-0 up in their game. Plymouth now 1-0 up against Bristol Rovers. Ennis has scored on 51 minutes in that game. And we've got the offside flag going up here for Barnsley being offside. So that will be a free kick to Ipswich, deep inside their own half. As the ball is played forward out to that far side, Ipswich now with the possession as Barnsley intercept it, and now Ipswich knocking the ball towards the halfway line from the ball just bobbling about at the minute as both sets of team heading the ball, and oh, that's a bit nasty. Oh, that's a bit nasty from the Ipswich player there. Right, so a ball was chipped over the top there, guys. Forward to the Ipswich forward, and he's deliberately. That's intentional. That is intentional, and he deserves a card for that. I've got to be honest. The Ipswich player has just literally thrown his arm out into the face of the Barnsley defender. And you can see, when you see the replay, you can see it's totally intentional. He was a yard behind. He's tried to catch up. And as he has caught up, he's deliberately shoved his arm out into the Barnsley defender's face. And that will be a foul. I'm be shocked. Has he not given me a yellow card for that? Right, so he's got away with it, I think, because he's already on a booking. But that was out of order. Out of order. Don't get me wrong, guys. We want to see proper challenges, tasty challenges. But when you're shoving your arm in a player's face with intent, that's what we don't want to see. It's not professional and it's not acceptable. So Ipswich there kicking the ball out on this near side, deep inside their own half. As Barnsley now get us back underway with that throw-in, and now they switch to play out to the centre of the field and now work the ball out to that far side. Cross comes in, it's deep, but it's intercepted by the Ipswich goalkeeper, who makes a comfortable save and relieves the pressure on the Ipswich goal. Joey's saying they did, Jack, was a cracking game. Yeah, absolutely, Joey. It was a great game, that. So thanks for that, Joey, top man. Minnie saying football full of highs and lows. Absolutely, Minnie, definitely. So we've got a throw in on that far side for Barnsley as they take the throw in quickly and now end up passing it back to their goalkeeper under pressure from Ipswich. The goalkeeper now with a long ball down this near side, but a bit too much on that, and it ends up going straight to the Ipswich goalkeeper. So Ipswich will build again from the back. So thanks for that, Minnie. Tony is saying, so who fancies Wednesday for auto promotion then? Anyone? It's going to be interesting, mate, and it's a real battle at the top of the league at the moment between Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday and Plymouth. As Ipswich getting a challenge there, coming to the ball, and it's a penalty. Penalty awarded to Ipswich. Well, it's all going wrong for Barnsley now, isn't it, guys? I'll talk you through it. So the ball was chipped forward. Ipswich player headed it on and got to the ball first as he's challenged by the Barnsley players. Two Barnsley defenders coming in for challenge, but neither of them getting a foot on the ball, and they've just took him out. They've run right across the face of him, took him out and blocked him off. and the referee has deemed that as a penalty. So penalty here for Ipswich. Ipswich with the opportunity to go 3-0 up in this one. So Tony, are you a Wednesday fan, mate? Are you a Sheffield Wednesday fan? Like I say, guys, don't be bothered about telling me which club you are supporting. You are more than welcome. We are not a club channel. We are very much a fan channel, and we are positive with all fans. So, yeah, no disrespect to anybody's club here. Like I say, we're very much about fans on this channel, not about clubs. So, yeah. Ipswich now to take the penalty. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. What a save, straight down the middle. And the goalkeeper put his foot out and it deflected off his foot. And that keeps Barnsley in with a shout of getting themselves back into this. But what a save there by the goalkeeper. Made himself big. He did dive. But he made himself big and just got enough on it to knock it away. So it's still Barnsley 0, Ipswich 2. So a bit of a wasted opportunity there for Ipswich, but I'm sure they're quite calm with the 2-0 lead so far. So Ipswich with a free kick now on this near side. Free kick comes in and it's deflected away. Ipswich pick it up on the edge of the box. Shot comes in and it's blocked off, but Ipswich managed to cross it in. Oh, what a shot. Chaplin there with a shot on the volley, but it goes straight to the Barnsley goalkeeper who makes a reasonably comfortable save there. Kicks the ball long up the field, looking for the Barnsley forward. But yet again, a bit too much on that ball. And the Barnsley player unable to get on the end of that. So it goes straight to the Ipswich goalkeeper. But yeah, this is a very entertaining game. Ball not long up towards the Ipswich, the Barnsley box, and it's kicked out on that far side. And that will be a throw-in. So, yeah, thanks for that, Tony. Like I say, mate, do feel free to let us know which club you support. I'm presuming you might be a Sheffield Wednesday fan. So awesome. Craig is saying, not sure, Tony. Wednesday threw away an 11-point lead with 3 games in hand. Their fans are livid. Yes, I know. You can understand their fans being frustrated with that. So, yeah. So the ball now back with the Barnsley goalkeeper, as he's now tries to get Barnsley on the move down that far side. And Barnsley now with the possession just on the halfway line as they play the ball out to this near side and now knocked forward up towards the edge of the Ipswich box, but Ipswich intercept it and it goes straight to the Ipswich goalkeeper to relieve the pressure. So, yeah, thanks for that, Craig. Yes, you're right, mate. Absolutely. Sheffield Wednesday had a bit of a boneheaded season so far. Well, the latest start of this season. We had a great season, but they've been a bit boneheaded recently with dropping points all over the place. And one place they did drop points was away at Barnsley, wasn't it? So, yeah, thanks for that, Craig. So Ipswich now with a possession just inside the Barnsley half as they play the ball forward out on that far side. And it's challenged by Barnsley and goes out for a throw-in roughly on the halfway line. Tony's saying, agree, Craig. They blew it, I reckon. Yes, they could have blown it. We'll have to wait and see. But you guys are spot on there with your assessment. So thanks for that, Craig and Tony. Craig also saying Ipswich need 5 points from 3 games, assuming Wednesday actually win their last 2. Thanks for that, Craig. Yeah, you're right, mate. As we're just about having a substitution here for Barnsley. So it's Tedic coming on for Barnsley. Apologies, I didn't see the player that come off, and Benson, I think, is also coming on. So, yes, John Russell going off, Josh Benson coming on for Barnsley. As a throw-in is taken down that far side and it's intercepted by Barnsley as Ipswich players manhandling the Barnsley player there. Is he? What's going on here? He carried on going. The play. Do you know, referees make some real strange decisions, don't they? 1 minute he's playing the advantage, and then he stops playing the advantage and tells them to bring the ball back. Honest, where do you know, where did they find these referees for the EFL? They find them in a kinder egg or something, or what? As Barnsley now with the possession midway inside the Ipswich half, they chip it forward towards the Ipswich box, and Ipswich managed to clear it, and Barnsley now pick it up on the halfway line as they chip the ball forward out to that far side, and now it's intercepted by Ipswich as they knock the ball out on that far side for a throw in to Barnsley, just on the edge of the Barnsley. Close to the edge of the Barnsley box. The Ipswich box, 2-0 for Plymouth now, guys. Plymouth have now gone 2-0 up against Bristol as Barnsley now play the ball back towards the halfway line and work the ball out to this near side, but run into traffic as Ipswich pressing the ball from the front, and they've been doing that all game, haven't they? Doing it really well, to be fair, as Ipswich pressing the ball still now from the front, and Barnsley forced to come back into their own half as they now chip the ball long up towards the Ipswich bot, and it's another poor ball forward for Barnsley going straight to the Ipswich goalkeeper, and that will relieve the pressure for Ipswich. Craig. Thanks for that, Craig. Tony Robinson said, I'd like to see Barnsley v Wednesday in playoff final. I've done the double over them this season. Oh, sorry, we've done the double over them this season. Okay, mate. Yeah, that'd be a cracking game, wouldn't it? Barnsley v Wednesday. Obviously, Yorkshire rivals. So, thanks for that, Tony Robinson. So, I'm presuming, Tony, you are a Barnsley fan then. Obviously, saying that you've done the double over them this season, and I know that Barnsley definitely won against Wednesday at your own place. Thanks for that, Tony. I'm guessing, as I say, you're a Barnsley fan, so thanks for that, mate. Jesgo Edits, welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. So we've got a corner now, guys, for Ipswich, I think this one. Oxford 4-0 up now in their game. So, Ipswich with a corner on this near side. And it's cut. Corner comes in. It's a outswinger there. And it's knocked away from goal. As that shot comes in on the volley there for Ipswich towards the back post. And it's, I think it went wide of the post there. It was such a quick shot. I didn't even see where the ball ended up, guys. So apologies, but even if it had gone in, wouldn't have counted as the linesman put his flag up. So Barnsley now build from the back as they work the ball forward towards the halfway line, and now into the Ipswich half as they knock the ball forward now, and Ipswich intercept it just on the edge of their own box, and a challenge for Ipswich now. Win it back, but Barnsley win it back just as quick, and now the referee is blown for a foul just on the edge of the centre circle on that far side of the pitch. Jacob Gigo Edits, I think that is, if I'm reading you correct. Jizzigo. Apologies if I'm not reading it correctly, but welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. We are winning Ipswich. Jessica Edits, I'm presuming you are an Ipswich fan, so yes, you are winning at the minute, mate. And as I say, welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Great to have you with us. And don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing if you're new. Would be appreciated. And we'd love to have you guys as part of the Fan Den community. Craig W. Chenry is saying, damn it, Plymouth up 1-0, Town back to second. But still one game to go yet, mate. And after this, all to play for still, mate. It's so tight up there. All you can do is keep the pressure on. So Ipswich now with a throw-in on this near side as they play throw the ball, and now it's cut back across the face of goal as Ipswich now intercept it on that far side. Nobody getting to it, and now work the ball towards the corner flag as Barnsley managed to win it back and clear it away from their goal. As now Barnsley coming steaming forward down that far side as it challenged by Ipswich. And Barnsley still managing to keep it going under challenge. But 3 challenges now, and they still managed to keep it as the ball eventually goes out. And yeah, that was unbelievable. 1 challenge after, and he's booked the Barnsley player. That is shocking. So Devin Cole into the referee's book. Honest, what a machine he was then. He running down that far side, challenge after challenge from Ipswich players, and he kept going like a bulldozer. And eventually, he's ended up getting a foul in himself, and he's the one that gets punished. So, honest, like I said, I think they found some of these referees in the AFL in a Christmas cracker. So, yeah, Craig. So, thanks for that, Craig. Yeah, there is question marks being asked by the commentary team here by the referee's professionalism. I'm not saying it, guys. I'm telling you what's being said on the TV as they are questioning the professionalism of the referee with the fact that he seems to be giving a lot of favourable decisions to Ipswich. So I don't know what you make of that, guys. Let me know. Joey's saying, keep the faith, Craig. Absolutely. Well said, Joey. Top man, Joey. Absolutely class from you, mate. Jack Burton saying, Plymouth very strong at home, Craig. Yes, you're right, Jack. You're totally right, mate. As the ball is kicked long up towards the halfway line and it's intercepted by Barnsley. And now Ipswich win it back inside their own half of the pitch as they chip the ball forward now out to that far side, but it's intercepted by Barnsley, but they're forced almost all the way back to the corner flag and eventually kick the ball out on that far side for a throw-in. And they're claiming defection, but it's gone against them. Some serious question marks being asked to this commentary team by the referee's professionalism with so many decisions going against Barnsley. Ipswich now with the possession as they knock the ball forward. And it goes out for a throw-in this time to Barnsley midway inside their own half. Jack Burton is saying, sorry, thanks for that, Jack. Yes, you're right, mate. Plymouth very strong at home. They've been getting a lot of points at home recently, haven't they, mate? So, yes, well said, Jack. Thanks for that, mate. Tony's saying, send the link to my whole family in Barnsley. Nice one, Tony. Absolutely. Thank you. Top man. Really do appreciate that, mate. Hopefully, that you become a regular member of the Fanden community. You've already made some top positive comments in the chat, and that's what we love to see here at Football Fanden. Ask all the regulars of the Fanden community. They will tell you we are definitely always happy to see more positive fans. So thank you very much for that, Tony. Absolutely class. Really appreciated, mate. You're a star. As the ball goes out on this near side now, and that will be another throw-in. And that's inside the Ipswich half this time. So Ipswich now with a throw-in midway inside their own half of the pitch. As they throw it back towards their own goal. Under pressure now from Barnsley as it goes out again on this near side for another throw-in, and Ipswich not in any rush to take the throw-ins as you might expect. 67, well, just coming up to 68 minutes gone, guys, and it's still Barnsley 0, Ipswich 2, as Ipswich now win the ball in the centre of the in the midway inside the Ipswich, the Barnsley half of the pitch as the referee has blown for a foul, and that will be a free kick to Ipswich. As I say, midway inside the Barnsley half of the field. So I would say probably about 30 yards from goal. So nice one, Tony. Absolutely top class, mate. Thank you, Tony Robinson. So we're about to have another substitution here for Barnsley, guys. So it's Adam Phillips coming off, and it's Luke Thomas coming on for Barnsley. So free kick now for Ipswich. As I say, I think this is about 30 yards, maybe just over 30 yards, 32 yards from goal, something like that. So free kick to be taken, and it's swung in, but ends up being a comfortable save there by the goalkeeper as he's actually took out the Ipswich forward there. He completely took him out as they both challenged for the ball. The goalkeeper, I hope the Ipswich players, seeing that on the replay now slowed down, that looks really bad. The Ipswich, that is, he's honest. He's just literally squashed him. He's back to his feet, though, so that's great to see. We don't want to see any players getting seriously injured. But, yeah, I think that's a bit out of order, really, isn't it, when you think sometimes, guys, because if that had happened to the goalkeeper, it would have been a foul immediately, wouldn't it? So the Barnsley goalkeeper now kicks the ball long up into the Ipswich half, and it's just been headed about by both teams as eventually the ball is knocked out to this near side. Barnsley not unable to keep it in, and it goes out for throw-in right in front of the dugout, close to the halfway line. So Craig is saying we need to pull off before he gets his second, or pull him off before he gets his second yellow card. Yes, you might be right, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. Definitely loving you showing your football knowledge there and the wisdom that should be shown by the coach. So nice one, Craig. Absolutely agree with you there, mate. As we've got another throw in. The ball keeps going. Quick as it gets thrown into the play, guys, it goes out again for another throw-in. We're just having a spell of throw-ins at the minute. So this time it's for Ipswich. Still close to the dugout, this time on the opposite side of the dugout. As it's gone out again. Oh, come on. Let's play some football. We don't want to keep having throw-ins. Barnsley now with the throw-in as they throw it long down into the Ipswich box, towards the Ipswich box. And it's played into the centre of the park now as Barnsley with the possession and now work the ball out to the opposite side of the field and forced to come back under pressure from Ipswich. Now a straight ball down the middle, but a bit of a heavy touch there by the Barnsley player, and it goes straight to an Ipswich player who clears it up the field, and now Barnsley defenders just knocking it about inside their own half. So thanks for that, Craig. Yep, agree with you there, mate. Tony Robinson is saying, oh, bloody hell. Okay, mate. Okay, thanks for that, Tony. I had to think about that one then. As the ball is played out to that far side now with Barnsley in possession as they now work the ball towards the edge of the box. Cross comes in towards the back post, and Barnsley managing to just keep it in now as they cross the ball back, and it's headed towards goal, but goes behind for a goal kick, and the Barnsley players looking very frustrated with that there. But you've got to give them credit for the effort. They kept going and managed to eventually get a shot off, but it was I don't even know what did he head it? Did he clear it? It's happened so fast there. I'm trying to work out what he actually did. Just can't make out whether he headed it or thinking, but it's gone behind anyway, and that relieves the pressure on the Ipswich goal. Tony Robinson said, I'm a Man United fan, but was born in Barnsley as so support the Tykes tonight. Okay, mate. Yep, fair enough. Tony, awesome. Great to have you with us, mate. As so that, and I love that, mate. Absolutely. That shows that you are a true football fan. The fact that you support your hometown club as well as one of the big Premier League clubs, and that's what we love to hear on Fanden. Absolutely, guys, nothing wrong with supporting the big clubs in the Premier League, but always appreciate when I hear fans supporting their hometown club. So absolutely top class from you there, Tony. Thank you very much for that. And appreciate you answering my question, Tony. Top man. Tony also saying, woohoo, penalty saved. I like that. Woohoo, I like that. Quality. So we've got a goal kick now for Ipswich. And Burton have gone 1-0 up against Lincoln. So the ball cleared, knocked up the field by Ipswich now as they play the ball out to this near side. Cross comes in and it's intercepted by Barnsley and they knock it behind. And that will be a corner on this near side for Ipswich. Tony saying... no, not a Sheffield Wednesday fan, Barnsley fan. Awesome. Thank you. Yep, I know that now. You told me, mate. Obviously, Man United fan and Barnsley fan. So nice one, Tony. That's why I ask you guys to clear it up. I wouldn't, obviously, I know some fans don't like, sometimes fans can be a bit prickly when you, if you suggest they support the wrong club. So my apologies there, Tony. But now you've said it. Obviously, now I have a clearer understanding of which club your loyalties are. So, yeah, top man. Thank you, Tony. As Barnsley now play out from the back and knock the ball out to that far side as they work the ball forward, but forced to come back under pressure from Ipswich. I'm impressed with Ipswich tonight, defending from the front. But Barnsley managed to work past that press as they work the ball into the box now. And it's challenged by Ipswich and gone behind and claims for a corner there by Barnsley, but the referee not giving up, he does. I've got to agree with the, I've got to understand where the Barnsley fans are coming from and the Barnsley community tonight, because it does look like this referee is showing some bias, which is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. I can't wait till Fanden's bigger. I am so looking forward to ringing up the EFL on behalf of you guys to get answers to things like this. We expect professionalism from referees. We don't expect, Christmas cracker decisions, do we? Let's be honest. You wait. I've got to be honest. I'm always the first, guys. I'm always the first to criticise the referee when they show inconsistencies or biasness. So yeah. I wasn't, like I said, the longer the game's going on, I am becoming more aware that he does seem, like I say, I have no preference. I'm completely neutral in this game. As a football fan, I just want to see a great game of football. But I've got to understand where the Barnsley players and what have you are coming from, because this referee's making some shocking decisions. So the linesman puts the flag up there for Ipswich getting forward. And Barnsley will build again from the back. Joey saying, laugh out loud, Tony. Like the quick response. Absolutely nice one, Tony and Joey. Yep, definitely. Like I said, my bad, Tony. Now I understand now. You told me who you support, so it should be easier for me to remember. So, guys, don't forget, please do hit that like button if you haven't. Would be appreciated. So now we've got a goal kick for Ipswich as the referee. What is he doing, this ref, now? So a bottle's been thrown onto the pitch and the referee's putting it behind one of the advertising audience. And maybe he should have a long look at himself why Barnsley fans are chucking things on the pitch. 77 minutes gone, guys. And it's still 2-0 to Ipswich. Oh, come on, Bolton. We're still 1-0 behind. What is my team doing tonight? As the ball now with the Ipswich players, as they kick the ball back to the goalkeeper. And now he kicks it long up into the Barnsley half. And Barnsley intercept it, but don't manage to control it as Ipswich knock it back into the Ipswich half of the field, and it goes out on this near side for a throw-in. So throw-in to Ipswich midway. I think it's about midway inside their own half, not far from the dugout. Joey saying that's the first time you said bonehead tonight, guys. Laugh out loud. Well, the bone, as you know, Joey, when referees are making boneheaded decisions, that's the title we give them here on Fanden. They deserve to be called. So yeah, like that, Joey. I don't want to overuse it, do I? Because we want to keep it funny for you guys enjoying that word. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. I'll try not to overuse it. So it still becomes comical. So yeah, strong challenge there. Oh, what is the referee? Now you can definitely see biased in this. Barnsley with the advantage there. They got a shot off as it's a foul there by the Barnsley player just inside the Ipswich half of the field. The referee waving the play on, and Barnsley eventually did get the ball into the box. Got a shot off, but it's well high and over the bar. And now the referee coming over to this injury situation. Nothing given. Nothing given. No. Oh, yeah, he has. So Massimo Lungo given a yellow card for Ipswich for that challenge, as Barnsley now with the possession at the back as they chip the ball forward down this near side. It's intercepted by Ipswich, who knock it back in the direction it came for. Barnsley with some sloppy possession there, and Ipswich win it back inside their own half as they now come forward down that far side with a long ball chipped up towards the Barnsley box, and a strong challenge there from the Barnsley. Oh, Ipswich have scored! Chipped over the top of the goalkeeper, and Ipswich have scored a third goal. 80 minutes gone, guys. And the Ipswich fans going absolutely mental in the away end. I think is it Chaplin that scored for Ipswich, I think. As Barnsley fans now starting to leave the stadium, but it was just a long ball forward from the Ipswich half of the field into the box. The goalkeeper come right to the edge of his box there, and the initial Ipswich player collided with the Barnsley goalkeeper. So the Barnsley goalkeeper unable to get the ball under control. It ricocheted off him, and the on-running Ipswich player just chipped it over the goalkeeper and into an empty net. So Ipswich with a 3-0 lead now, and it looks like this game is done and dusted now. 81 and a half minutes gone. Barnsley 0, Ipswich 3. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. And like I said, I know you guys like that saying. So yeah, I don't want to overuse it, do I, Joey? Only want to use it when a referee is actually being a bonehead. So yeah, Minute liking that as well. So nice one, guys. Absolutely love the fact that you guys like that. Craig is saying 71 Barnsley are currently investigating an object being thrown onto the pitch by a fan in the East Stand. CCTV footage is being reviewed, and the matter will be passed on to the South Yorkshire Police. Okay, mate. Well, obviously, I'm not hearing that in the game. So we've got another substitution there for Barnsley. But yes, thank you very much for that, Craig. I appreciate you letting me know, mate. I will certainly read up on that when I'm finished with the stream. But I've heard no mention of that in the actual stream on the channel. So yeah, otherwise I would have told you guys. So yeah, but top man Craig there giving us some extra information on the game. Absolutely top class from you there, mate. So thank you very much. As throwing comes in, as a free kick comes in there for Barnsley towards the back post, and it's headed back towards goal, but ends up hitting the side netting, and that will relieve the pressure for Ipswich. So thanks for that, Craig. Craig also saying, hey, Reading reading that. Hate reading that. Yes, absolutely, mate. We don't definitely we don't want to see anything like that. So unfortunately, not all fans show respect and class. Always here on Fandom, we always respect top fans, classy fans with respect. But unfortunately, at the games, when you go to games, and I've experienced it myself at Bolton games and stuff. Unfortunately, you do always get a small majority of fans that behave like complete arses. Ipswich now with a double substitution. So Ipswich with a double substitution. Is it a double or a triple here? I think it might be a triple substitution. So just bear with me, guys, a second. Just waiting to see who the players. So it's Nathan Broadhead coming off. Marcus Harness coming on for Ipswich. And it's Wesley Burns coming off and Caden Jackson coming on. And I think there was also a third substitution, but apologies. Oh, there we go. Massimo Lungo coming off, and it's Dominic. I'm sorry, I didn't see his second name there. Coming on for Ipswich. So triple substitution there for Ipswich. But yes, a great Craig. I totally agree with you, mate. Absolutely no. In the modern day game of football, there's no need for throwing coins and objects on the pitch. Some fans just need to grow a brain, and it's only a small majority of fans that behave like children, unfortunately. But luckily, here on Fandom, pretty much all the Fandom community so far are absolutely top class fans, show real respect to other fans and other clubs. Like you say, mate, we don't want to hear that kind of stuff and read about that. So thanks for that, Craig, but appreciate the update, mate. As Barnsley now with the possession on this near side as they come forward, and it's challenged by Ipswich and goes out for a throw-in about 10 yards from the corner flag on this near side. Joey saying, agree, Craig, just no need to act like that. Absolutely. Absolutely, totally agree with you guys. Couldn't have said it any better, Joey. This is the 21st century, you know what I mean? The CCTV all over the stadiums in today's game, and yet people still feel the need. Don't get me wrong. If you're not happy with your team, that's what you go to a game for. You scream and you shout and you let them know. But throwing objects onto the pitch, it's just so immature. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I've got no other word for it. Scream and shout, protest all you like with your mouth. No problem with that. No problem with that whatsoever. That's why we go to games, to let our players know when we're proud of them, and let them know when we're not happy with their performances. But yeah, absolutely, Joey. No need for that in this modern day. As Ipswich now come forward and they've got in behind the Barnsley defence there, but the offside flag goes up, and that will be a goal kick to Barnsley, or a free kick, should I say, to Barnsley. Tony Robinson is saying, I want Sheffield Wednesday in the playoffs, playoff final. We've done the double over them this season. Yes, thanks for that, Tony, as I read that before you about the double. So, yep, thanks for that, Tony. Yep. Tony obviously wanting an old Yorkshire derby in the playoffs, and yet that would be absolutely awesome. A very attractive game, won it? So thanks for that, Tony, mate. As we've now got another foul and a free kick for Ipswich. Where's this going now? So let's just have a look. Where's this? So we've got a free kick for Ipswich, halfway inside the Barnsley half of the pitch, as they work the ball out to that far side now, and eventually play the ball back towards the halfway line under pressure from Barnsley. Now the ball chipped forward as Ipswich come into the box, and Ipswich clearly not wanting to just hang on to what they've got. They're still trying to create goal-scoring opportunities. And now Barnsley work the ball out from the back as they play the ball out to this near side now, coming running down the line up towards the halfway line, but intercepted by Ipswich as they play the ball forward. And now Ipswich playing the ball around just inside their own half as they work the ball back into the centre of the pitch and now out to that far side as they're looking for space. The Ipswich fans now cheering every pass made by the Ipswich players. And so 4,855 Ipswich supporters made the trip up to Yorkshire tonight, guys. That's a fantastic travelling support on a weekday night. So massive respect there to the Ipswich fans for that long journey up into Yorkshire after, like I say, on a weekday. Massive respect to the fans there. 4,000 and odd, that's amazing. Great support from the Ipswich fans as the ball is knocked forward there and the Ipswich goalkeeper intercepts it, and that will relieve the pressure on the Ipswich goal. A lot of the Barnsley fans have left now. I think a bit of protest as we approach the 90 minutes. Barnsley still 3-0 down as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up into the Barnsley half of the pitch. And it's intercepted on that far side by Barnsley. And Barnsley now cut the ball back in on the edge of the Ipswich box, but Ipswich challenged for it, knock it out on that far side for a throw into Barnsley. Craig is saying this is weird to see, seeing ref bias to Ipswich. Seeing ref bias to Ipswich. This hasn't happened at all this season. We've had dreams of poor calls against us. Yep, fair enough. To be fair, mate, I've only really noticed it in the second half. I've only really noticed it. It does. I'm not saying it. Like I say, it's how you interpret it, isn't it? But there has been some questionable decisions. I'm not saying he's definitely being biased, but there's definitely been some decisions that would indicate bias. So yeah, but like I say, I think you understand that we all know that the EFL referees are shocking. There's some real shocking referee performances from EFL referees, especially in League One and League Two. So yeah, I totally understand, Craig. My team, Bolton, have also been on the wrong end of some bad decisions by referee, and a Barnsley player there being booked for a strong challenge. And we've got 4 minutes added on time, guys. So it's Josh Benson, the Barnsley player, into the referee's book there. So Tony is saying, is Andre Mariner, Paul Mariner, is Andre Mariner Paul Mariner's son? That's a great question, actually, Tony. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, mate. But yeah, that's definitely one to look up, in it, mate. Well, good observation there from Tony Robinson. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. We'd have to look that one up. I'm not sure, mate. Craig W is saying Chaplin. Chaplin. Sorry, Craig, I'm not following you there, mate. As Ipswich now with the ball on that far side, and it's knocked up towards the corner flag as Ipswich now looking for the opportunity to get across, but end up passing it backwards right down the edge of the pitch there, and it's chipped forward now as Ipswich get into the box, and it's challenged, and as the referee awarded a free kick, free kick to Barnsley. Long ball up the field from the Barnsley goalkeeper into the Ipswich half, but Ipswich have managed to win it as they come forward now into as they chip the ball forward into the Barnsley half, but a bit too much on that, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. And now Barnsley come forward on this near side as they now on the halfway line and chip the ball forward, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper just stands back and lets that go out of play to waste a bit more time and run the clock down. So 3 minutes of the 4 played. Joey, what a game this is compared to that one we watched the other day, mate. What was it with the game we watched the other day? The cup game, wasn't it? That was like pulling teeth, wasn't it, mate? This is complete opposite, isn't it? The game's gone by like rapid, mate, because it's been lively and entertaining and goals and plenty of goal malfaction. Me and Joey, some of you guys dropped in on that stream, but me and Joey were ready for passing out towards the end of that game the other day as Joey stayed with me right to the end. And what a boring game it was, mate, wasn't it? Honest, I was nearly falling asleep. So this is awesome to have a lively game tonight. But yeah, some of you guys dropped in on that stream as well. Who were it playing now? I've forgotten. Oh, it was Man United, wasn't it? Was it Man United in the cup? Yeah. I can't remember now. Who were they playing now? It was Man United and... oh, I've forgotten now. I've completely forgotten. There goes the full-time whistle anyway, guys. Who was it now? Brighton, that was it. Sorry, my bad. Brighton and United won it. Yeah, that was God, honest guys, that was so boring. So yeah, at least we got a lively game, haven't we, tonight? And I'm sure Joey would agree. As I say, he stayed with me right to the end of that game the other day, and I was nearly falling asleep when I Joey. But Joey helped me stay awake. So yeah. Thank God we got a lively game tonight. So sorry, Craig, I didn't follow that, mate. But I'm sure you'll explain to me if it's needed. That I understand that. So apologies, mate. Stelios Lados, welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Great to have you with us. Stelios is saying 1 goal for Barnsley, please. Unfortunately, mate, it's finished full-time result. Barnsley 0, Ipswich 3. So apologies. Like I say, mate, yes, you're right. It would have been nice to see Barnsley at least get 1 goal on the score sheet, but I think I've got to give credit to Ipswich tonight. They did a masterclass on Barnsley. Clearly done their own work, I think. I think they'd clearly looked at how Sheffield had come to Barnsley and dropped points. Ipswich doing their research, realising and showing massive respect to Barnsley, recognising that they were going to be a strong team at their own ground. And Ipswich came, defended well when they needed to, and they took their chances, didn't they? That's what it's all about. But yep, Stelios, welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And yep, unfortunately, mate, there was no goal for Barnsley, unfortunately. So sorry about that. Tony, obviously with an emoji there. So thanks for that, Tony. Stelios saying both teams to score. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, mate. So my apologies. I'm a bit behind with the comments here, aren't I, guys? So my bad. Craig W is saying 79 minutes seconds item thrown on the pitch. Yes. Well, let's hope the fan that did that is given some kind of punishment. We don't need that, do we? Absolutely not. So thanks for that, Craig. Craig also saying, I have the Ipswich Twitter feed going. They are reporting the incident. Rightly so, mate, and rightly so, definitely. Absolutely no need for that kind of stuff today in this day and age. Craig also saying, throwing on the pitch, not Page. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I got what you mean, mate. No problem. Thanks for that, Craig. And Tony laughing at that as well. Tony saying, I was scratching my head there for a minute. Yep, no worries, mate. Thanks for that, guys. And Craig saying, too excited, can't type, laugh out loud. No worries, mate, no worries. Absolutely, we have to take the bad results when they come. So absolutely, mate, you enjoy the victory. We've got to soak it up, haven't we, guys, when we have a bad result. So why not enjoy the good result? And I'm going to bring the league table up for you guys in a moment. So just bear with me a second. I will bring it up in a second. Let me just quickly catch up a few comments. Stevie saying, please hit that like button and follow. Nice one, Stevie. Absolutely, guys. Please do consider for subscribing if you're new and hit the like button. If you would, it would be very much appreciated. Tony is saying, good shout, Stevie. Absolutely nice one, Tony. Thanks for that, Stevie and Tony. Really do appreciate the positivity from you guys. Minnie's saying, Joey, what's your prediction tomorrow? Yeah, guys, don't forget, drop some predictions in if you want tomorrow. Big game in the Premier League. Arsenal obviously visiting Manchester City. So it is a big top of the table clash. You're free to drop your score predictions in if you want to have your say on that. Craig saying the refs in America are, well, I'm not, bleep too. No worries, Craig. Yep. No worries, mate. Well, thanks for that. I actually want to start doing a bit of American football, soccer, if I can. But unfortunately, all the a lot of the American games are on Apple. And I just don't have access to Apple at the minute. So, yeah, the MLS I'm meaning, guys, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. But thanks for that, Craig. Appreciate the info because I didn't know that, mate. I didn't know that. And I'm sure a lot of the fandom community didn't realise that the refs were poor in the MLS. So nice one, Craig. Great info from you tonight. Craig also saying Connor Chaplin, he scored our third. Yeah, absolutely, mate. And what a goal it was as well. Fantastic chip in the goalkeeper. Joey saying, I don't know, mate. Really want Arsenal to win, but the way City playing and being at home, just don't know how Arsenal can break that down. Yeah, absolutely, Joey. It's going to be a difficult job for Arsenal tomorrow, but hopefully will be an absolute cracking game. Joey's saying, yeah, Gaz, we need a game like this. The other day, so boring, man. United v Brighton. Yes, it was, mate. It was. So, guys, just bear with me a second. I am going to bring up the league table for you guys. So let's quickly remove that. And hang on a second, guys. I'm going to show it for you now. Come on. There we go. League One table. So there you go, guys. That's how it looks at the top of the table after this game. Ipswich moving to second place on 94 points. Plymouth just above them on 95 points. And Sheffield Wednesday sitting on 90 points. So still all to play for with the last couple of games. And quickly read out the games for you guys now. I'll come back to the chat in a moment. So I'll just read out the final results from the other games. It's currently finished Wolverhampton 2, Crystal Palace 0 in the Premier League, Aston Villa 1, Fulham 0, Leeds United 1-1 with Leicester. That game is into extra time, still playing. In the Championship, English Championship, Blackburn Rovers losing 1-0 to Burnley. As that game is also still playing, but into added on time. In English League 2, in English League 1, obviously, as we know here, 3-0 winners Ipswich. My team, Bolton, have lost to Accrington. So Accrington getting some payback for us knocking them out of the Pizza Cup. Obviously, that is a massive 3 points for Accrington as well, as they try to avoid the drop at the bottom of the League One table. Lincoln City have lost 1-0 to Burton Albion. Oxford United have won 4-0 against Cheltenham Town. Plymouth have won 2-0 against Bristol Rovers. In English League 2, Grimsby Town 2-0 winners against Crewe Alexandra. Mansfield Town 1, Leyton Orient 2, Newport County 2, Harrogate Town 3, and Swindon Town 0, Stevenage 1. Also, just quickly to go to Scotland, guys. There's only one game that's relevant really tonight in the Scottish lower leagues, and that is in the Lowland League. Rangers B team have won 2-0 against Caledonian Braves, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And if you guys are interested in the games around Europe, Spanish La Liga, Cedis have lost 1-0 to Osma in La Liga. Girona have won 4-2 against Real Madrid. So Real Madrid losing 4-2 to Girona in Spanish La Liga. And Real Betis are still playing a half-time result against Real Sociedad, and that game is 0-0. In the Dutch Eredivisie, FC Groningen lost 1-0 to NEC. And in the Swiss Super League, Grasshoppers have won 4-1 against Young Boys. So that brings you guys bang up to date with all the results around the UK and in Europe. So yeah, where was I now with the chat? So let's crack through your comments. Have you got any final comments, guys? Please do share them in the chat now before I jump off. Going to jump off shortly and go and have some food. Tony is saying praying. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my earpiece there. Tony's saying praying for an Arsenal win. I'm a Man United fan, so don't want City to get the trophy. Sorry, the treble. Is that the treble? I think that's the treble because he's put a K, but I think that's meant to be an L. But yes, I think you're with the majority there, Tony. A lot of fans, including myself, don't want to see City win the Premier League again. Nothing against Manchester City. It'd just be nice to see a different club win it, mate. So yeah, thanks for that, Tony. Joey's saying, you rooting for City, Minnie? I'm pressing. Well, I'm not sure. Be interesting to see what Minnie says. Tony's saying Brighton. Okay, thanks for that, Tony. Gilles saying great commentary, my man. Really enjoyed. Thank you very much, Gilles, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us. As always, guys, I do try to keep you as best informed in these games, especially the AFL games, because I know not everybody's got access to the games. But thank you very much, mate. Really do appreciate that, and a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to Football Fan Den, and hope you like what we're doing with the channel. I always try to keep you guys informed as best possible, but I also try to always keep you guys involved in the show in the live chat as well, because as I'm always saying to you guys that know that come on regular, Fan Den is about fans, and it's not just me that makes this show. You guys make this show, and that is why I make the effort to involve you guys in the live chat during the game as best possible. So thank you very much for that, Gilles, and hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, and really appreciate that, mate. Very nice of you to say. And like I said, thank you, and great to have you with us here at Football Fan Den UK. Top man. Joey said, and that I'm presuming if you are a man, my apologies if you're a lady. But yeah, thank you very much, Gilles. Joey's saying, I'm Liverpool, Tony. Really don't want City to win league again. See that? I think that's the majority. So yeah, nice one, Joey. And Minimo saying, Joey, I was meaning Liverpool. You love City. And yeah, I'm sure he does. And Tony's saying, yeah, loved the commentary. Nat, the result, not the result. Well done, Ipswich. Bring on Wednesday in the playoffs. Well, absolutely massive respect there to Tony for acknowledging that the Ipswich just the better team on the night, but obviously from a Barnsley point of view, Tony being a Barnsley fan, disappointing result, but absolutely top class, Tony. Love to see that kind of comment. So massive respect to you, mate, for being that respectful. And yes, I know it's totally disappointing to see your own team come out on the wrong end of the result. But absolutely top class. That is the sign of a real true football fan, mate. We all love club loyalties, but at the end of the day, we also can appreciate when the other team shows. To me, a true fan is when they can appreciate when the other team has just been just had the luck and been the better team on the night. So absolutely top class. Thanks for that, Tony. That is an awesome comment, mate. Joey saying, laugh out loud, Minnie. Thought you would have had Haaland and City on mind. Laugh out loud. Thanks for that, Joey. And Minnie saying, Joey, the Viking lives in my mind. Nice one, Minnie. As always, top class banter from you guys. Love that. Thanks a lot, Joey and Minnie. Joey also saying, I reckon or hope, laugh out loud, 3-1 to us. Yep, that's a good shout, Joey. Should be some cracking games coming up now as we come towards the close of the season. Minnie Mo saying, I win. Scottish refs are abysmal. Fact. Okay, Minnie. No worries, mate. I didn't realise yet. Well, obviously, we're maybe having a competition sparking up now. Which league's got the worst referees? So, yeah, nice one, Minnie. Loving that. That's a quality comment. Minnie also saying, AKA want Leeds to win tonight. Yes, I think they did, didn't I? Read out the scores before. No, they got a draw, didn't they? Sorry, it finished a draw with Leicester 1-1. So, yeah, disappointing for Leeds in the battle to avoid the drop. But Leicester are also in that relegation fight as well, aren't they? Joey is saying at least they get a point. Yeah, absolutely. A point's a point, but it's getting to that nitty gritty now, doesn't it? Where you really need to try and get wins on the board with the fast running out of games now, aren't we, guys? But yeah, absolutely, Joey. Well said, mate. Serum Hydra. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Serum Hydra is saying, if Barnsley don't win the playoffs, I'd be baffled. They'll smash Wednesday derby at Bolton or Peterborough. I think that's meant to be Peterborough. Easily. Let's hope that Ipswich now go on and win the title. Come on, you, Barnsley. Well, welcome to Football Fan Den. As I say, Serum Hydro, welcome to football. Love the confidence, mate. Absolutely love the confidence. But I would argue vehemently, considering I am a Bolton fan and my team has also had a fantastic season this season. Maybe not as good at being obviously at the top of the league would have been nicer, but massive respect. I've got to give you credit. Barnsley over the course of this season have played brilliantly. They've been a real breath of fresh air in League One, and I would love to see Barnsley continue to do well. But yes, I would argue that it's not going to be as straightforward as that. With all respect, mate, like I say, Wednesday, yes, they've been up and down towards the back end of the season, but they did. You guys got a fantastic win against them at your place as well. We did stream that game, but like I say, I don't think it's going to be quite as straightforward as that, mate. But I love the confidence. Absolutely love the confidence. And as I say, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Serum Hydro, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, mate. Also saying, come on, you Blues, matey. I'm a Town fan. Haha. Okay, fair enough, mate. So you're an Ipswich Town fan. Awesome. Thank you very much for that, mate. Ipswich doing fantastic as well. Both of the clubs, to be fair. Ipswich, about time Ipswich. For me, Ipswich is like kind of like my own club, Bolton. I see Ipswich as a bit of a sleeping giant. Definitely, you guys deserve to be back up into the Championship at least. I don't consider Ipswich a League One club. I consider Ipswich at least a Championship club. Obviously, other fans are entitled to their own opinion. They may think differently, but in my honest opinion, and it's only my personal opinion, for me, Ipswich, like I say, is a bit of a sleeping giant. So yeah, they definitely should be back in the Championship sooner rather than later. But thank you very much for that, Serum Hydro, and apologies again, mate, if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. But as I say, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Joey is saying, nice one, Gaz. Great stream. See you next time. Bye, all. Absolutely. Thank you, Joey. Really appreciate all the positive comments from you guys tonight and your involvement in the show. As I'm always saying, Fanden is about fans. So you guys coming in the chat and getting involved is always appreciated. I do not take all the credit for what Fanden is achieving. You guys take credit for it as well, because that is why I make the effort to involve you in the chat, because I am passionate about fans having a voice in football. So absolutely, thank you very much, Joe. It's been an absolute pleasure having you, as always, mate, involved in the chat. And yep, it's been a great stream. So guys, if you've got a final comment, please do drop it in now, because I'm about to jump off and go and get something to eat. I've not had no evening meal yet, and we are now at 10 o'clock in the evening here in the UK. So, yeah, if you guys have got any final thoughts, please do drop them in now, because as I say, we'll be jumping off in a minute. But before I do, I want to give a massive shout out to all you guys that have come in that are new to the channel tonight. Been really top to have so many new fans involved, and so many fans new, but have shown real class. That you guys show that you are decent football fans, good football fans, with your respectful comments in the chat, and making the effort to get involved. So really do appreciate that. And also, can't forget our regular members of the Fan Den community as well, the likes of Minnie Mo and Joey, as well as let me think who else of the regular Fan Den community have been on tonight. I can't remember everybody, so apologies if I'm forgetting your name. But yeah, like I say, thank you, Joey and Minnie, regular members of the Fan Den community. Also, shout out to the new members of the Fan Den community. Hopefully, will become new members of the Fan Den community. Craig W. Tony and Jack Burton, Patrick as well, Patrick Dohan. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, mate. And Tony Robinson as well. I think I've got everyone. Jazzy Go Edits as well popping in. So yeah, I think I've covered everybody that's new on the channel tonight. So yeah. Also, Stelios as well. Stelios, Lados, dropping in as well. So I think I've covered everybody that's new to the channel, as well as our regular members of the Fan Den community, and Jill's as well, a new face in the chat. And also, we cannot forget the Magic Man, Stevie, who does the work in the background. So, as always, Stevie, thank you very much for the fantastic what you do. But, yeah, guys, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream tonight. I look forward to seeing you guys in future streams, and hopefully you will join me. As I say, guys, we do not just cover Premier League on this channel. We try to give the same consideration to all leagues across the football spectrum in the UK. That includes Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, and also the Scottish leagues as well. So thank you very much to all you guys that have come and got involved. Also, Scrummel Hydro, I forgot to mention, I think there as well, new member, new to the channel. But thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and I hope to see you guys again on future streams. But for now, that's it from me. Take care, all the best, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye for now.